Yena mondo mi achwali achiel kachiel nyaka kaunti mano ma Homa Bay kama bende wayudo kanyo ni jo piny mago ma bende wuok kamoro ni got Kojowi e Ndhewa sub county mano ma Homa Bay. Sani to koro wacho gi dhogi Teko ka otenre kod midhiero mano ma osekwakogi mano mar onge mar teko stima. Giwacho ni okang' makama kata stima no osebedo ka olal kuom thuolo mano mar dweche 3 duto te. Bende giwacho ni stima no osebedo ka kelo negi midhiero e ohenne mago mopogore opogore kanyo moting'o kar thieth kata kuonde thieth ma yudore sub county ma Ndhewa kono. Wirani ok ginyal yudo thieth e yono makare. Gikwayo piny owacho ma kaunti ma Homa Bay kaachiel kod piny owacho mano mamalo mondo mi oti matek mano mar neno ni stima kata teko stima oduogo mano mapiyo kaka nyalore.
The expenses, at times we release students to go out of the school to a pond which is nearby the school so that they can draw water for washing and their other personal use, which has its challenges. One, the insecurity, the students walking in and out of school. You don't know whom they meet out there. The challenges like that. A student can sneak out of school, they can disappear. We've had cases like that. But two, that water is also not fit for human consumption or human use. At times, some students would be forced to drink such water, and this has resulted in us as a school facing the highest level of a number of typhoid cases in the school, with our students visiting the nearby dispensary each and every time on matters of health issues bordering on typhoid. Then the hospital, I'm also told, has no power. So those are challenges that we're having basically. We have the girls. Girls use a lot of water. They need it for their own use, and this has been lacking. So it's my appeal that the county government, the national government, any NGOs that could be able to drill water for us, come to our rescue so that we have a safe environment where students are using safe water for drinking and for use, and therefore good health for us.
We are having a problem of electricity, especially in Kojo Center, which has made several operators of business to run at a loss because they cannot get maybe the customers as they used to get before. We are having now 4 months without electricity in the area. That one has led to the increase of insecurity in the region, which has made a lot of loss to our people who are doing the business in the center here. We are having our health facility within us here called Kojo Dispensary. This Kojo, it is not very easy to get through it because of poor road. There is a road there which needs to be upgraded or needs to be made to a level where clients can maybe easily get access to the hospital. But this one has led to so many people declining to go there because they cannot get the service they need at the right time. So I'm requesting the government and the stakeholders within our region to come in and intervene within Kojo Center so that we as the residents of Kojo at least can enjoy some share of the government. There is a building that has stalled for almost 3 years right now, which it was supposed to be a maternity for the women. But this building, it has stalled. So we have not seen any government official coming close to the residents and explaining to them why this project has really stalled. So as the residents of the region, we were promised, and the project, it had been started, and the construction, we already had the engineer within the site. Right now, it is still on the floor. We are asking why it has not maybe reached the level it's supposed to be, or if there is any question they need to answer about it, we are requesting as Kojo team so that they come out as the government officials or the people who are involved in the project to tell us.
Naomba Minister Opiyo Wandayi akuje hapa atutengenezee stima. Sasa hii ni miezi 4